Energy security is real. Global warming is not. It is merely a strategy designed to give more power to the executive branch while increasing taxes in a progressive's dream to regulate every aspect of American life.
Think about it. If your ice cube melts in your glass, it doesn't overflow. It's displacement. I mean, this is the things, some of the things that they're talking about mathematically and scientifically don't make sense.
Climatologists whose career depends on the climate changing to keep themselves publishing articles. Yes, I could read that, but I don't believe it.
Any 10-year-old can invalidate their thesis with one of the simplest scientific devices known to man, a thermometer.
This week, the White House released a dramatic new report on the dangers of climate change. Do you agree with the science on this? I mean, how big a threat is climate change?
Yeah, I don't agree with the notion that some are putting out there, including scientists, that somehow there are actions we can take today that would actually have an impact on what's happening in our climate. Our climate is always changing. And what they have chosen to do is take a handful of decades of research and say that this is now evidence of a longer-term trend that's directly and almost solely attributable to man-made activity. I do not agree with that. I don't know of any era in world history where the climate has been stable. Climate is always evolving, and natural disasters have always existed.
But let me get this straight. You do not think that human activity, the production of CO2, has caused warming to our planet?
I do not believe that human activity is causing these dramatic changes to our climate the way these scientists are portraying it. That's what I do not. And I do not believe that the laws that they propose we pass will do anything about it.
The effects of climate change are so clearly upon us.
He says there is a very consistent scientific consensus indicating that we are in the presence of a disturbing heating of the climate system. It is true that there are other factors such as volcanism, the changes in the orbit and the axis of the Earth, the solar cycle, but numerous scientific studies indicate that most of the global warming in recent decades is due to the large concentration of greenhouse gases, mainly emitted due to human activity.
I think the Pope wants to make this statement about climate change because he regards it, and I think quite rightly, as a moral and an ethical issue, as well as a scientific issue.
Climate change will impact every country on the planet. No nation is immune.